Go have your stupid cigarette.
I'm a stupid cigarette.
Hello, everybody. We're running really late because we literally just wolfed down our last bite of dinner. And of course, Don has to smoke after eating, so he won't be here right now. But hello to everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? We got busy today and really pushed it. Dinner did not get done at the time I thought it would. So we literally just got done eating. But otherwise, not much else is happening, except it's snowing tonight a lot. Rained all day, and then as soon as it got dark, it started to snow. So we have that going on. There, you don't have to look at that towel anymore. You can see Kylo back there sleeping on the counter where he doesn't belong. But cats are cats. They do whatever they want. Just waiting for Don to come in from smoking. Because that's how that goes. So but hard to figure out what to talk about without people asking questions. So as soon as somebody does, as long as it's nothing stupid. Like I said, Don will be here in a minute. He's out there smoking. Are you done now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hard to figure out what to talk about by myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There. That's better. Briley time. Did the rude stalker finally leave you alone? No. And then he never will. I've come to terms with that. Is it still snowing out there?
Yeah, still snowing.
Yeah, as soon as it got dark, it started snowing. And Katie Wood says, "Hi guys, how was your week?" Good. Didn't do a whole lot.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Brent's gotten the camper done up today.
The camper is fully winterized and fully shut down for the year now. It's all set.
Yeah, looks like I got the slide in just pulled back in just in time, so.
Yep. And all the water system has been winterized with RV antifreeze, and all the food. I took all the food out. I put everything away, and I took the batteries out of the remote controls for the 2 TVs because I don't want them in there all winter, possibly leaking into the remotes because I don't know what freezing cold temperatures are going to do to batteries. Briley time says there's a snowstorm watch tonight. Yeah, and I heard there's supposed to be a lot of snow tomorrow too.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying got the camper finished up just in the nick of time, so.
Yeah.
For what I wanted done to it anyway.
Yep, so nothing to worry about now.
Nope.
And then probably the end of May when we don't have to run the furnace and use a lot of propane, then we'll start to use it again. Belfry Bats, did you finish that reindeer painting? If so, I'd like to see it. No, that is the 27th is the RFS Dan paint night where we all paint together during their live stream. So it's not it's Saturday the 27th. And after that I will show it to you guys. It's right there. I still have to get it on an 8x10 canvas, and then I'll paint along with everybody else. And it is supposed to have Christmas lights all around the antlers by the time it's done. So that'll be good. But when it's done, then I'll be showing it to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have that koi fish one I want to paint, and I actually have a dragon one that I've been wanting to paint, and I already have it printed up, and it goes on a bigger canvas, but I haven't done that yet either. And then I'm having trouble with all those little canvases that I bought, those 2.75-inch ones, because for some weird reason, when I use the transfer paper on them with the patterns, I go over everything like I'm supposed to, and then I take everything off, and there's nothing on the canvas. So I don't know what to do about that. It seems like transfer paper only works on bigger canvas, and that doesn't even make sense. So I've got 5 of those things that I don't know what to do. I want to make more of those little ones, but I need to be able to get the patterns on. And the only reason I was able to do that cat one is because I basically redrew it on there because the design would not show up on the canvas, which is weird.
Yeah. You went over it twice.
Yeah, well, 3 times.
Oh, 3 times?
Yeah. First, I thought I had the transfer paper on backwards, but I didn't. Katie says, "Did Don go out hunting? Planning on going out?" He went a few mornings earlier in the week, but he didn't get anything. He didn't see anything.
Well, I've seen one fawn but that was it.
Yeah, you don't shoot fawns.
No, I let it go.
Yeah.
But just because I let it go doesn't mean that someone else, if it wanted on someone else's property, doesn't mean that they won't harvest it.
He'll go out more, but I don't know when. When do you plan on going back out?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
But I've been out a few times, just seen one fawn. I wasn't happy about the size, so
yeah,
I let it go.
He likes to go early in the morning, and then his brother goes in the evening at the same using the same deer blind.
Yeah, because we have to share that one. So.
Yeah. Belfry Bats, there might be some weird coating on the small canvases that won't let you transfer. Maybe wipe them with alcohol. Yeah, I'll try that first and see if that works, because I was really disappointed. Because I picked out cool designs, and I resized them in Photoshop so they'd fit on there and printed them, and now I can't get the transfer paper to work. So that was disappointing.
Yeah.
I'll find out. Because if I can get it to work right, I'll put all the little tiny ones in my Etsy shop. I just need to go to Hobby Lobby and buy some of those little wooden easels, because I see other people who put their little paintings like that on Etsy also include one of those little wooden easels so people can display their little painting, and I think it looks cute like that. So the next time we go to Gaylord, I have to find them at Hobby Lobby. I know they were at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
A pack of like 6 of them, which is what I need. And then I'll see if that works, because nobody wants to buy those 2 birds I have in there. They're even on sale right now. $5 off. A sale through Etsy itself, and free shipping. Nobody wants those things. So, oh well. I'll have to set them up around here. And I'm not going to paint anymore if nobody wants them. Because what's the point?
I'd say just get into doing it just for yourself, if anything.
Well, yeah, but we only have so much room.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ceramics I want to paint. But then what do I do with them all? Can't display them all around here. There's not enough room.
Don't got enough room for some of the stuff we got now as it is.
Yeah.
The new washer and dryer has been working good.
Yeah. Of course. It better.
Yeah.
Being brand new and all. That's why we did that instead of trying to find more used crap. That just doesn't work.
No, I've been through so many dryers that it's not even funny.
Yeah, and the washers.
Yeah.
I've gone through the washer we had before was starting to go bad.
Yeah.
It only wanted to fill if it felt like filling.
Yeah, I've gone through more dryers than I have washers.
Yeah.
Dryers always seem to be the ones that crap out the first on me.
Yep. Plus, we want everything to be as energy efficient as possible to lower the power bill, which it's already a lot better with the new stove, the new refrigerator, a new air conditioner that we use in the summer, the new washer and dryer. Because the older stuff is, the more power it uses.
Yeah.
And he used to have a stove in here that was from the 50s. Now that's a power sucker.
Yeah.
Riley time. I understand I have to put stuff in boxes and find somewhere to put it. Yeah, it doesn't help that we don't have any closets here. I mean, we have one now because I had Don build one in part of that other room over there. But before that, there were no closets at all. So you can't put anything away when there's nothing to put it away in. Right?
Oh. Too much stuff in this house.
It isn't that there's too much stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
It's that there's no closets to put it away in.
You know, those are the things that a hoarder would say.
No.
There ain't too much stuff. I got walkways.
I only have like 4 storage tubs, plastic storage tubs, and a Christmas tree in a box. That's not hoarder stuff. I just needed somewhere to put it.
There's a lot of stuff.
Nah. Speaking of, thanks to my stupidity, I put the Christmas tree in the closet first after it was finished. Then I put the storage tubs. One of those storage tubs is all the Christmas decorations. So we have to take everything out of the closet to get to those 2 things before December 1st when we put the Christmas tree up. So when I put it back, it's going to have to go at the front because that was a bad choice. And it was like March when we finished that, and I thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Christmas is a long way away. Well, what do I care if it's in the back or not? Well, time flies.
Oh, hello, Daphne.
Hello, Daphne Williams.
So time has wings? It can fly?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, cool.
From March until now, Christmas tree time, that went by pretty fast. So I have to make sure I do not bury my Christmas stuff again. Oh, guilty. Yeah, pretty much. Belfry Bats, did you watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving tonight? No, I didn't know it was on. And last year we watched it on Apple TV Plus. But just earlier today, I saw an article that says it now costs $5 extra to watch it on Apple TV Plus. So forget it. Not like we haven't seen it 1,000 times.
Right.
Maybe we can find it on DVD sometime. That one and the Halloween one and the Christmas one and all those.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $5 to buy it.
Well, I'll pay $5. Buy.
I mean,
have
I
the
would pay
DVD
$5
copy.
to buy a DVD, yeah, not to just watch it on Apple TV Plus once, and that's it.
Yeah. Because the way I look at it, for what you can pay to rent it, not for much more, you can pay for it and just outright own it.
Yeah.
But that's why we got so many movies now as it is.
Somebody wants to know if we're still a fan of Justin Scarred. Yes. Justin Scarred hasn't done anything wrong. Belfry Bats, who in the world is Justin Scarred? He's another YouTuber. Yeah, that's what I figured. What's your opinion on YouTube getting rid of the dislike button? I like it because I have somebody who likes to hit thumbs down a million times on our things just to try to make us look bad. So I found out that when they kick that in, the only person who will be able to see the thumbs down is me, not the whole world. So that will be quite useful. So Belfry Bats asks, does Anoa'i have an annual Christmas parade? No. They do a 4th of July parade, and that's all. So, Belfry Bats, I just sent you a message in regards to your question on who Justin Scarred is. And Punk Skunk says, did the snow get rid of all the flies, or do you still have them? We still have them. Ugh. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 flies flying around the house that we can't get rid of. And Katie Wood says, those mushroom Swiss burgers, hold on, looked amazing. They are. I figured that out, a couple months ago when we had a bunch of extra mushrooms and I was trying to figure out what to do with them. And
Yeah.
we buy pre-made mushrooms in a bag from Walmart, but the canned ones would work, or fresh ones would work. We used fresh ones before, so the Don puts onions in there too when he
Yeah.
makes it.
Gotta have some sauteed onions along with it.
Yeah, so
Makes it better.
technically onion mushroom Swiss burgers. They come out really good.
Yeah. Gotta have the onions in there. Makes it way better.
Yeah. Katie says we are going to make them this week. Yeah, it's really really easy. I didn't even have to look up a recipe. And then when I decided to look up a recipe to make sure I was doing it right, we weren't missing anything. So Belfry Bats, what is Don's favorite beer?
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Yeah.
Well, they make a bunch of different kinds.
Budweiser.
All of it?
Pretty much.
Daphne says those burgers looked amazing. Yep, they were.
And I put Worcestershire sauce in with the onions and stuff when they're being sauteed too.
Yeah, and that was funny because I looked up the recipe just to be sure, and that is part of the recipe. So
Yeah.
we had it right without even looking it up, just by guessing.
I put Worcestershire on everything. I would
Yeah.
have put that shit on everything.
Yeah, like that commercial.
Yeah.
Belfry Bats, how many Budweiser beers can Don drink before he gets pie-eyed?
I'm not really sure. I haven't really done that in a long time.
Yeah, I don't think you just sat around and drank beer since we've been together, so I don't have the answer either.
Yeah. Ever since I turned 21, I don't drink much. You know, I do
Yeah.
drink here and there, but
Yeah, so do I, once in a while, like maybe a couple times a year,
yeah.
and it's usually just one drink.
Ever since I turned 21 and become legal, then it was like, what's the point?
Yeah. I did all my partying and when I was 19 and 20 years old on Mackinac Island when I worked up there. I partied with everybody else in employee housing after work, and then after that I was bored with it and didn't party anymore. So
Yeah.
it's overrated.
Yeah, I did all that back when I was a teenager and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I just grew out of it and really don't do that much more, anymore.
Yeah.
I do like having, alcohol beverages and stuff, but not like I used to.
Yeah, the last time we drank anything was Dave's wedding reception.
Yeah,
And we didn't get drunk there either.
no.
Punk Skunk, have you eaten any of the food that Don canned? I forget what all that he canned. Yeah, we eat that all the time. And he canned tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, green beans, corn. Is that it?
Venison,
Venison.
rhubarb.
But the only thing we didn't like is when he canned squash because it came out tasting like fish. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I got a different recipe I want
Yeah,
to try
yucky.
on that. So,
Belfry Bats, did you ever get drunk and projectile vomit?
oh yeah,
And then somebody, Punk Skunk, right afterward, yum, about the puke. No,
oh yeah,
about what we canned, I'm sure.
yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, I had a couple times where that happened when I was young and stupid. Daphne says, are you going to watch the VMAs? Probably not. We end up watching things on Netflix and just forgetting about whatever's on regular TV
Yeah,
most of the time. Punk Skunk, LOL. Like right now it's paused, but we're still trying to get through Little House on the Prairie.
yeah.
I think we're in season 7 now, and I think there were 9 seasons, so we're almost done. But then there's like 2 or 3 movies afterward.
Yeah.
But that show is sentimental to us because it was on when we were growing up. And then when we get tired of that, we switch to Seinfeld. We've been watching Seinfeld. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we've been binge watching lately.
Yeah, we have.
Briley time. Is Netflix your favorite streaming service? Yeah, probably. It seems to have the most on it, but we have a few others too.
Yeah. That's the main go-to one for us.
Puke. Seems like every time I see a name in here I don't know, it is you know who. So that's fun. But anyway. But we also have Disney Plus and Apple TV Plus. The Apple TV Plus is because I bought this MacBook Air, so Apple gave me a free year of that. And then we have AMC Plus now for 6 months because I bought the iPhone 13 Pro, so they gave me 6 months of that for free. But Little House on the Prairie is on Peacock, which is one of the free ones. And we watch free ones too, like Crackle and Tubi and whatever are on there. Some of them have commercials, some of them don't. Oh, and we have Hulu too. I think that's all we've got. Briley time. Disney Plus is my favorite because of Star Wars. Yeah, I did appreciate being able to binge watch all of Star Wars after we got Disney Plus. Catherine B., what are your plans for Thanksgiving? Is your mom coming over? Well, she hasn't said anything about what her plans are. If she's always welcome to, if she wants to. But we're just making a turkey breast, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, croissants that I'm going to bake, yams, a squash, and then there's pumpkin pie and Cool Whip. I didn't miss any. Oh, stuffing.
I was going to say stuffing.
Stuffing.
Well, that's going to be
the usual, except we did not buy cranberry sauce. We do not want cranberry sauce. We don't like cranberry sauce.
No. There ain't no sense in us just eating a little tiny bit of it.
And then we don't know what to do with the rest of it.
Yeah, because then it just ends up sitting there going to waste.
Gross.
Might as well leave it for the ones that do like it, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it tastes yucky, but it's too sour and it's too sweet both at the same time.
Yeah. I only can handle a little,
like one little bit and that on the plate, and that's it. And then what do you do with the rest of it?
Yeah.
Catherine says, sounds good. Yep.
Yeah.
They're just the usual, nothing really too different or special.
Yeah, and pumpkin with Cool Whip, pumpkin pie with Cool Whip.
Yeah. We want to have a ham for Christmas.
Yeah, spiraled ham.
The honey spiraled ham.
Yeah.
So as soon as we see one in the store, we have to grab it, because this year I have a feeling they're going to be gone quick because of the supply shortage or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Once they're gone, they're gone. They don't get any more.
Right. Yeah, I ended up buying a whole turkey not too long ago just because it was on sale for 99 cents
a couple days ago.
a pound.
So there's a whole turkey in the freezer too for whenever.
Yeah. That I snagged that up just because it was on sale for 99 cents a pound. So
yeah.
That was
Belfry Bats. Have you watched the YouTube video of the guy farting in the Walmart loudspeaker yet? No, because I forgot about it. Let me bring it up. I'm not going to play it, but I'll bring it up and I'll leave it on my screen. Intercom. All right, there it is.
That would be funny to see, though.
There it is. It's on the screen. I just don't want to get copyright, so I'm not going to play it during the live stream. but it is there. Next time I open YouTube, there it'll be, which will be like right after we're done streaming.
Yeah.
Briley time 2020 toilet paper shortage, 2021 turkey shortage. Well, we were just in Tom's and there was a bunch of turkeys in there still. So
Yeah.
if you need
Everywhere.
one, Tom's has turkeys.
Yeah, everywhere I've been seeing them. So.
Yeah. So far, I mean,
Yeah,
by the time
yeah.
Thursday comes, who knows? But
Yeah.
right now, they have turkeys.
Yeah, Tom's Market does. That's where I got the turkey at 99 cents a pound.
Yeah, and we were just in there a couple hours ago, so they
and
still have
they
some.
still have some.
Yep.
I didn't think 99 cents a pound was a bad deal. I've seen sales better than that, but
yeah,
you usually got to go over to Sheboygan, like Walmart and places like that to find those types of deals.
Yeah, or the Freddy's in Atlanta.
Or Freddy's in Atlanta. And we haven't been to none of those places this month, so
no.
We just got the deal that we have at the nearest local store near us anyway.
Yeah, but we're going to have to go to probably Meyer and Gaylord to find the kind of ham I want for Christmas, because that's where we found them last year.
Yeah.
The ones in the colored tin foil.
Yeah, I know Tom's and Nottaway has them right now too.
They have the right ones?
I'm not sure if they have the exact flavor of what you're looking for, but they had spiraled hams there.
Because I can't just eat any old ham. If it's too salty, I get a pounding headache after 2 bites.
Yeah,
so I have to be careful what kind of ham I get. And when we had that honey spiraled ham last year, it did not give me a headache. Punk Skunk, talk about shortage. We still cannot get Campbell's clam chowder in Prescott, Arizona. There's not even a slot for it anymore.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wonder if they stopped making it then. We just got some soup today. I should have looked to see if they had it, but I didn't. Belfry Bats, do you have an ATV that you can drive around tearing up the land while hollering woohoo? No. We had one here for a while in 2015. It belonged to Don's twin brother, Dan. And after a week or two, the engine burned out of it, and then Dan came and got it and sold it to somebody. So we don't have one of our own.
No, and that one, even though that spun a main bearing in the crankcase, he was still able to sell it, and he got almost $500 out of it.
Yeah. And Briley Time says, the other day at Times I saw someone put 3 turkeys in their cart. Well, that depends on how many people they have to feed, and they also might have been grabbing their Christmas turkey at the same time. And maybe they want a turkey for Easter.
Maybe they was having a big family gathering.
Yeah, and the turkeys were on sale, so it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That's not really hoarding if you're planning ahead or you have a whole bunch of people to feed. Like my mom's side of the family, every year before COVID, they would have a big family gathering at the Afton Hall. And there are tons and tons and tons of us. So that would be a situation where you definitely need to buy more than one turkey.
Yeah, I'm going to say if there's that for a family gathering, then, or a big family, then that's just going a little bit overboard. But
yeah, well, now if they would have bought all the turkeys, then that's asshole-ish.
Yeah. But I don't like to go too overboard on stuff like that, because you got to think about the next guy, so.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with having a lot, just be respectful about it. At least that's the way I look at it.
Catherine B. I ordered a fresh one from a local farm this year to make sure we got one in the size we wanted. Hope it turns out okay.
Yeah.
Well,
nothing wrong with going local.
That sounds like it'd be better because it would be more fresh.
Yeah.
Belfry Bats, do you guys ever go to yard sales? Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up going to yard sales and garage sales.
Oh, so have I. Sometimes you find really good deals on stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know what you might find. So what do you plan on doing this week now that you got the camper all winterized and taken care of?
I'm not sure. I don't make plans too far in advance.
Yeah. Briley time. My family, every Thanksgiving, everyone lays claim on the turkey before dinner. Huh. Oh, what part of the turkey? Yeah, I've heard of that. I mean, I've done it myself. When we make whole turkeys, I want the wings.
Yeah, I could care less about the wings.
Yeah. Sometimes I
care
buy
less
turkey
about the tail,
wings
too.
by themselves.
I could care less about the tails too. They're too greasy and fatty for me.
Yeah. Did Becky ever find those turkey tails that I snuck into their freezer before they came and took it back?
I told them about it.
What did they do with them?
I don't know.
Oh, because I bought some smoked turkey tails where was it? From Walmart. And they were real. I thought they'd be good, but they were really fatty and gross and salty and gave me a headache. And so I wrapped them up in what was left up in tin foil and snuck them to Don's sister, because when they moved, they had to put their freezer here. So I took those turkey tails and I buried them under the bottom of their food, so they'd end up with the turkey tails. Because I thought I felt bad about throwing them in the garbage because you shouldn't waste food. I figured, well, maybe they'll like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been a turkey tail person. I've always been more for the turkey tits.
Yeah.
Yep. Turkey tits are awesome.
What was that? Oh, Smokey knocking stuff on the floor again. He likes to sit on the table next to the chair, between the chair and the couch, and just shove everything on the floor because that's his spot.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's not how YouTube does it. That's a setting I set myself, and I had to because of that certain person on the other side of the country. He knows who he is. He's sitting there watching right now. That's why. So you can thank him for the pain in the ass of having to be subscribed in order to talk to us. So I don't know. Belfry Bats, did you ever eat a Detroit Coney dog? Yeah. I used to know somebody, a woman, who lived down in Detroit, and she always wanted to pick me up and have me stay with her for a few days and visit her. And she took us to Coney Island a lot of different Coney Islands down there in Detroit. So I had that a couple times, and I had a bunch of other stuff too. But that was a long time ago, between 2003 and 2006. So it says it's 29 degrees out and feels like 18. It's snowing. So that's the end of the the unusually warm fall we had.
Yeah.
It's here now. Winter's here now.
Yeah, we got a little bit of snow out there right now, but really nothing worth measuring up.
I know, but there were a lot of big flakes coming down, and we're supposed to get, according to Joe Charlevoix on the news, we're supposed to get like 3 inches.
Yeah, well, right now it's just a light dusting right now. I mean, nothing measurable right at the
Yeah, but it's
moment.
pretty much.
But it keeps up the way
According to
it
this,
is.
it's
won't
going to
be long.
stop snowing at 9, and then start snowing again at 4 in the morning, and just snow all morning until 11 in the morning. So we're going to have a snowy morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
So luckily, we don't have to go anywhere in the morning. We won't have to worry about sliding off the road and going into the ditch. It's what I don't like about driving in bad weather, bad snow.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be blowing too, so it's going to be blowing across the road in a minute, so you can't see. Punk Skunk, what year did you start doing vlogs? Seems like it's been a long time. Yes, it was January 2015 that I officially started, and that was on a different channel. And I ended up starting this channel, and then in 2019, I moved all the videos from that channel to this channel and put them in their own playlist. It's called the TKDW Vlogs Day, or Days. And yes, that was a terrible name, but that's what it was. So both channels worth of videos are here on this channel. But yeah, it's been a really long time, and we're still not monetized yet. So I don't know if that will ever happen. Don't know if we'll ever hit 1,000 subscribers. We have the watch time that they require us to have by 149%. As I can show that. No, 142%. Right here. We're way in the green for the 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days, but we just can't get those subscribers. So I don't know if that we will ever get monetized. And Briley Time, how I found you was I started to look for YouTubers in Onaway, Michigan, and that's how I found this channel. Yeah, we probably came up first, I would expect, because I think we're the only people here doing this. There's a woman in Alpena, Gone to the Snow Dogs, who I know. She does it, and she has more than one channel with like 1 million subscribers each, so she's definitely a huge success. And otherwise, there's me. But I'm way behind. And anyway, yes, Briley Time, I know about Social Blade. There's quite a few sites like that. It'll tell you your subscribers, tell you what you make, which we make absolutely nothing because we're not monetized. How many subscribers you have. Like here, we are on Social Blade. It says 674 subscribers, 226,907 video views, and 1,498 uploads. And that's about all it talks about, because that's all there is. And yeah, you can, see, the channel has a C+ right there, C+. So it's not doing very well, but we just keep plugging along. Maybe someday we'll get the rest of the subscribers we need. Maybe in a few more years. I don't know. But that's okay. I'm not just doing it for money. It would be nice to have a little extra pennies here and there. We're not going to get rich off it, but if we never get monetized, oh well, we'll still do it. Catherine B, did you get your snowblower fixed? We need to get ours out and ready to go. No, he never put that new belt on.
No, not yet. But I got to get it out and get going on that.
Yeah, because he bought the new belt, 6, 7, 8 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just never put it on. So it's sitting next to the shed.
Yeah, because it's not an easy process doing it on that John Deere. I've already did research on it.
Well, why don't you have Troy come over and help you?
Yeah, right.
Catherine B. Ours keeps throwing the belt too. Yeah, and this is the drive belt to the tractor part.
To the rear end.
Yeah, so the tractor can't move. Briley time. I got into YouTube because of COVID. Oh, well, I was into YouTube. I made my first account in 2009. I've been into YouTube for years and years and years. First as somebody who just watched, and then somebody who started to participate. But I still watch people too. Briley time. I always shovel my driveway. I do by choice.
Yeah, always have here for the longest time too.
I know, but the thing is, we have a pretty long driveway. I have arthritis in my right hip, and Don was born with deformed hips, so his hips always hurt. So we both end up in a lot of pain trying to do all that shoveling. So he just needs to get the belt on the snowblower.
Yeah. We still got to walk behind one here too.
Yeah. Yeah, but you said it doesn't throw the snow out.
It doesn't throw the snow out very good, but that's because I think the belt's all stretched out on it.
Oh. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, we still need to get that up to 1,000 subs. So if you have any of you happen to know anybody who might like this channel, go ahead and tell them about it. I share them all over the place, but apparently it's not. If we can get some more people to share them, maybe other people will.
Yeah.
Belfry Bats, have you ever seen Michigan's Fabled Dog Man? No.
Nope.
Definitely not. I know about it, of course, but no. Haven't seen Bigfoot either. Briley time. I've started uploading shorts. That's been getting me subs lately. Now shorts don't bring money, but yeah, I did a few of those too. I haven't done one lately. I had one of them get like 3,000 views, so maybe a couple subs with it. I just have to remember to do more. And it seems to be the ones of the cats that people care about. Because I did a couple in Mackinac City, one of the bridge and one of that, that Pappy's Old Tar thing. Nobody cared about that. So I guess they have to be about cats. Punk Skunk, what's your favorite piece of artwork or poster that you have on your walls? Probably that Justin Scarred one where it looks like he's in Back to the Future. It's like the Back to the Future movie poster, which I only got that a little while ago, like a month and a half ago. And I guess the second one would be that one of the Mackinac Bridge at night over by the TV. So And yeah, there's some things up on the wall that I painted, but I can't say my own work is my favorite stuff because I always see the mistakes I made, even though nobody else sees them.
Well, they say a person is worst critic is themselves.
Yeah, I know. Belfry Bats, does Don snore while sleeping? A little bit. I snore worse. I'm the one who snores worse.
Yeah.
And hello, Robert Okulski. And Briley time. My dog snores so loud it sounds like an earthquake. Luckily the cats don't snore. Not that I've heard. Here. There, that's better.
That's not.
Yeah.
No.
Punk Skunk, what's your favorite meal that you cook at home, and what's your favorite meal or restaurant to eat out at? I guess my favorite restaurant is KFC, as terrible as that sounds. And my favorite thing at home, basically the same, like chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, turkey, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Belfry Bats, how do the trolls keep getting through to comment? Well, it's not trolls, it is troll. It is the one man who lives on the other side of the country who's been bothering us since at least 2018. And he's subscribed to us under probably 100 different accounts. So that's how he keeps getting through. So any name I don't recognize, I get rid of. And Katrina says hello. So hello. Punks that, yeah. If you want to know more about that guy, PM me on Instagram, because I don't like to give him attention by talking to him, talking about him in the videos or the live streams, because that's what he wants. So if you want more info, I'll give it to you privately. Katrina says, how's everything going? Good. It's just snowing out. Quite a great big flakes all over, and it's supposed to snow most of the night and all tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So now it's time for winter to come.
Well, snow will be sticking eventually.
Soon. It's almost December. December is when it usually snows and stays, instead of just snowing and melting. Yeah. Like we had a lot of snow the other day, but it melted the next day. Pretty soon it's not going to melt anymore.
Yeah, because the ground is still a little bit too warm. That's why it keeps on melting.
Belfry Bats, when will Don put up the Christmas lights? Perfect weather for it. Well, for one thing, we have to drag the Christmas tree and the ornaments and stuff out of the back of the closet. And we don't usually put anything up outside except those those trees. One of them broke and fell apart. Did you save the other tree?
Yeah.
I don't even know if we'll put those up because they were given to us by Don's sister and they were old and they keep breaking. We might need something new eventually for the yard. And Katrina says, we had rain today, but no snow yet. I thought we were supposed to get some tomorrow, but I guess not. Yeah, we started out as rain as well, but as soon as it got cold, then it turned to snow.
Yeah,
Not as soon as it got cold, but as soon as it got dark, which when it got dark, it got cold, and then it turned to snow.
Yeah. I don't think tonight would be a good time to be out on the road around here between the rain.
Yeah, because it was raining all day. Everything was wet.
And then it's getting cold out, so it's going to really
So it's going to turn to ice.
Yeah.
Punk Skunk, which do you like better, Thanksgiving or Christmas or Halloween or Easter? Halloween is my favorite holiday. What about you?
I've always liked Halloween.
Yeah. We don't do that much for Easter except have a good dinner.
Yeah, we might make a nice meal on for Easter or something. But
yeah.
That's about all we do.
But I've always liked Halloween. Belfry Bats, you need some of those giant inflatable Nightmare Before Christmas decorations for outside. That and that big dragon, inflatable dragon that Walmart was selling that everybody seemed to buy this year. I would have liked one of those, but I didn't even go to see how much they were. Maybe next year if they have them again. And Katrina wants to know, what does your mug say? Yeah, Donald, the man, the myth, the legend. I bought that for him as a gift from the Indian River Trading Post. I went in there to get a smash penny, and he didn't know I was going to come out with that.
Yeah.
But Punk Skunk says, yes, Halloween. Definitely. That's my favorite.
Yeah, same here.
Yep. I even played Halloween music all day that day, but I couldn't film that or anything because that's copyright for sure. Katrina, laughing my ass off. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that in there and thought, well, he should like that. And it's a camping cup too. He likes camping cups. Belfry Bats, what's your favorite smash penny in your collection? Well, there's actually 4 of them, and they come from Mystery Town, USA, in Mackinac City. One has Bigfoot. Another one has a mermaid. Can't remember what the other 2 are, but they're cryptids or cryptics. Things that don't exist. Oh, Loch Ness Monster is on one of them, and then there's another one. They all go together as a set. And then the second favorite would be another Bigfoot one that I found at another shop this year in Mackinac City. Katrina, Michigan Dog Man. No, they didn't have that one on a penny, not that I found yet. That's not what's on there. Punk Skunk. Belfry Bats plays horror movies the whole month of October. He is the biggest Halloween fan, LOL. Yeah, we were watching as much Halloween stuff as I could find throughout October as well. But here, I will look on the penny Penny Collector website and see what that other one was without going all the way to the bedroom and getting the book. Because there's a website that shows every smash penny machine and quarter machine and dime machine and all that on the planet. That's what I use to find the machines. Oh, it's an alien. They're right there. The Bigfoot, mermaid, alien, and Loch Ness monster. I went to get those in 2020, I think. No, 2019, I think. Because we didn't go in 2020 because of COVID. Because we always go for the Richard Crane Memorial Truck Show Parade of Lights in September. And in 2020, it was canceled.
Yeah, which that sucked.
Everything was canceled.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. I'm talking too much. Did anybody say anything?
Yeah.
That always happens. I talk myself until I can't talk anymore. Favorite Christmas candy? I don't know. Because I don't like candy canes and hard candy and Belfry bats. I some stupid Arizona Diamondbacks baseball player. Well, I think they all count. Katrina says, we're eating Reese's Jingle Bells and York Peppermint Snowflakes. I haven't heard of either of those. Punk Skunk, do you believe in other cryptids like Mothman, Chupacabra, Jersey Devil, gray aliens, ghosts, etc.? I don't actually believe in them. I know they don't exist, but I think they're really cool anyway. So that's like dragons. I love dragons, but I know there are no such a thing as dragons. But I still like them anyway.
I can always pretend. You always say a lizard is a baby dragon.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Katrina, Mothman and Ghosts and Aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about the alien thing. That could be true. I mean, if space is supposed to be as big as it is, how can we think we're the only living things out there? That's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But I highly doubt we'll ever cross paths. And yes, Bigfoot too. I think Bigfoot's really fun.
Yeah. Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard about Bigfoot, and that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was a kid yet.
I still get a kick out of every time I watch that.
Katrina says, Meyer has Christmas candy. Buy one, get one half off. Well, at the beginning of the month, we'll probably go there for a food shopping, and we'll see if they still have that sale on. Oh, this gets shoved around again. There. There, I think I'm finally not coughing anymore. That's why I try to have water or something by me, but it happens anyway if I talk too much for too long. Katrina says they also have buy one pair of shoes, get one for $1. Well, geez.
Yeah.
That's why I wish Sheboygan would hurry up and build the Meyer, but they were fighting over who was going to run the water lines. They finally got that solved. And then everything was in Meyer, the hands of Meyer. And apparently, I don't know, because of COVID or what, they don't want to break ground and start building. So I don't think Sheboygan will ever get one. So it's always a long drive for us to get to a Meyer, either Gaylord or Petoskey. And we don't go to Petoskey anymore. Except we have to on the 24th for my other eye appointment.
Yeah, the only time we go over there is if it's a doctor's appointment or something.
Yeah, because the traffic there is stupid. Belfry Bats, we're getting our booster shots on Monday. Have you gotten yours yet? No, because they just approved it Friday, and here it is the weekend. But we're going to call Thunder Bay Health Center tomorrow and see if we can get it there. And if we can't, we'll have to go back to Meyer where we got it in the first place. But we definitely want it as soon as we can. Punk Skunk, we don't have Meyer out here. Yeah, I know you don't. Because in 95 and 96, I was out there. They definitely don't have that. But on the other hand, there's a whole bunch of stores that are out there that we don't have here. So I guess fair's fair. But I think the main office of Meyer is in Michigan, and it's Michigan and the surrounding states, and that's about it. But here in northern Michigan, over the last few years, they've been building new ones. The only town up here, major town up here, who doesn't have it is Sheboygan. Belfry Bats. When I was a kid, it was called Meyer Thrifty Acres. Yeah, I remember that. Because the only one up here was the one in Traverse City. And we would go once a year to school shop to the Cherryland Mall and Meyer. And I remember the sign said Meyer Thrifty Acres. But that was a long time ago. And Katrina wants to know if Punk Skunk is from Michigan originally. So that would be up to Punk Skunk to say, because I don't know. So we had lasagna and garlic bread for dinner. Man. And we got done with it literally 1 minute before the live stream. So that was kind of rushed. But that's okay.
So why do women fart after they go pee?
What kind of question is that?
Because they can't kick it, so they have to blow dry it.
So Punk Skunk says, I'm originally from Kansas, but spent many years in Michigan. Midland, East Lansing, Grand Rapids. Okay. Earlier in my life, I lived very briefly, like a year at a time, in Saginaw, Comstock Park, a.k.a. Grand Rapids, Royal Oak, a.k.a. Detroit. And then I ended up coming back up here where I actually belonged. Spent 17 years in Alpena. But I grew up over here, around here. And then Don and I got together and I moved back over here. But Don and I went to school together. And then when my dad had us move over to the next school district for my senior year, we lost touch for 21 years. And then crossed paths again. Belfry Bats. I'm originally from Kalamazoo, the cereal town, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
Where's Kellogg's? Is that Kalamazoo or Battle Creek? I think it's Battle Creek.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm just sticking my own foot in my own mouth.
Probably are.
Don't know what I'm talking about.
Probably are. Open mouth, insert foot.
Yep. Briley time. I've lived most of my life in Onaway. And Belfry Bats, that's Battle Creek. Yeah, as soon as I said that, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. But I was born in the Onaway Hospital, which is no more.
You know, it says if you let cornflakes sit long enough, it's like snot.
Yuck. Yeah, corn. If you don't hurry up and eat your cornflakes, it turns into snot. That's what my grandpa says. He won't eat cornflakes because he says they're snot.
Yeah. You got to eat them pretty quick before they get soft.
Yeah. So what's on your mind?
Nothing at the moment.
Yeah.
Haven't been too of an interesting week.
No. But for who might have come in after I said it, the camper is fully winterized and shut up until spring. So that's all taken care of now.
It's at least all ready for the winter anyway.
Yeah, Briley Time wants to know Belfry Bats picture is the Grinch profile picture. That's hard to see. That's a teeny little profile picture. I know it's a green face, but you can't make it any bigger.
Nothing wrong with being the Grinch 24/7 if that's what it is.
Yeah.
Grinch, if it is the Grinch, he's awesome.
Well, if it looks looks like if it's going to be the Grinch, it's going to be the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Probably.
Oh, Belfry Bats. No, it's a self-portrait, but if I look like the Grinch, I'll accept it. Well, it's just so tiny.
Yeah, it's really small.
Can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly of it being so small. Yeah, I would take that as a compliment too. I wouldn't mind being the Grinch year round, especially during Christmas time.
Yeah, you were the Grinch when we first got together.
Still am.
Took me a long time to get him to let me put up a tree.
Well, I can solve that problem.
How?
It'll become a stick of firewood in the wood stove.
No.
Yeah. Firewood, I say.
No, you wouldn't do that. Katrina says the Grinch is badass.
Yeah, the Grinch is.
I wonder if that's going to be on TV this year. The original, done by the Looney Tunes people, by the Bugs Bunny people. They're the ones who did the original Grinch cartoon. Warner Brothers or whatever. Because you can tell it's the same animation style. Belfry Bats, did you guys have an Atari 2600 when you were children? I didn't.
I did.
There was one at school, and I couldn't. It only had one game, that Pong thing. And here I am trying to play it by myself, and I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Yeah, I
didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, we had quite a few different games. One of the ones that I played the most was Pac-Man.
Yeah, and Katrina says that was always my favorite Christmas show. Yeah, me too. Briley says, I think almost everyone around my house uses wood stove or pellet stove. Okay. We have a wood stove here, but originally there was a furnace here, but Don got rid of that before we even got together.
Yeah, because I'm not paying high dollar to have gas ran in on the property.
Okay, 1966 was when the first Grinch came out. And that's still the best one. Jim Carrey did a good job, but the best one is that original. Belfry Bats, I still have mine, tons of games. And Katrina says that and Charlie Brown's Christmas. Yeah, I like those too. Briley time, there's this legend Oscar from Sesame Street and the Grinch are same species. I kind of doubt it. Belfry Bats, we have 2 pellet stoves. Maybe if we had a pellet stove, we wouldn't roast. But you said all the duck work underneath the house isn't any good.
Yeah, but
and those things go through your
pellet stove don't go through your ductwork.
Well, isn't that one of those ones where it's a little shed that looks like an outhouse sitting out behind your house?
No.
Well, what kind is that?
That's a outdoor wood boiler system.
Huh?
Yeah, pellet stove goes in the house and hooks up through a smaller chimney than this and runs off in little tiny wood pellets.
Katrina says, have you seen the more recent Grinch cartoon movie? It's really good. Yes, I did. And I forgot about it until you just said something for some reason. But that one has Benedict Cumberbatch in it. Briley time, the anime or live version? I don't know. I mean, the one from that she's talking about is this one with Benedict Cumberbatch. And yes, that was really good. For some reason, I forgot about it. But the live version would be the one with Jim Carrey, and that was a long time ago. Yeah, right here it says 2000. So the one with Jim Carrey is already 21 years old. Holy crap. But it really makes you feel old when movies and TV shows that feel like they just came out decades ago, right?
Yeah.
Katrina says, I started dating Bob in 2000. Holy shit. Yeah. 21 years.
Oh, geez, don't sound that long until you say it like that.
Yeah, I know.
21 years.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't feel like a long time ago. Katrina, that's nuts. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. 21 years is a long time.
He and I graduated in 1994. That's a really long time ago.
Holy shit, you're that old?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was born in 1975, the same year Rocky Horror Picture Show came out. Briley time. Every time a new version of an old show comes out, I feel older. Katrina graduated in 93. Belfry Bats. Rob Zombie should remake A Christmas Story where Ralphie does shoot his eye out, turns into a zombie, and goes on a killing spree. That'd be pretty weird.
Yeah.
I'm still really curious how the monsters are going to come out. I don't think he's going to make it like House of a Thousand Corpses, because he is a big fan, a big longtime fan of the monsters, and he knows it's not supposed to be like that. So it's supposed to be funny. So hopefully he keeps it funny. But I have him followed on his Instagram, so every time he posts new photos regarding that, I see him. I mean, I love House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, but that's not how the monsters are supposed to be.
No.
Katrina says, in the pic of Grandpa Munster, I've seen he has a mustache, which is weird. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, it is.
Because I looked at pictures of the actor. I forgot his name now, but he has a mustache in real life. So apparently he said, I'll take the role if I don't have to shave my mustache. Because, I mean, yeah, Grandpa Munster could have grown a mustache. I mean, that's feasible. But he never had one in the show.
No.
Maybe we'll get lucky, and by the time they actually start filming, he'll decide to shave that off. We'll have to see.
Yep. Just have to wait and see.
I forgot that guy's name for some reason, but I'll go look and see what it was, because it turns out he was, when I looked him up, he was in a bunch of other stuff too that I've seen before. Dan Roebuck. Come on. At least I think that's the right name. Well, anyway. Belfry Bats. Haven't seen Eddie or Marilyn yet. Who's going to do those two? But the guy they picked for Herman, he can at least make the right facial expressions from what I've seen that Fred Gwynn did. So that's one good thing. Katrina says no clue. But anyway, like I said, hopefully he makes it funny, not gross and scary, and because that's not what is supposed to be happening.
No.
So we'll have to wait and see, because I don't even think they started filming yet. They just got done building the set. So if you're in here and you haven't hit thumbs up yet, go ahead and do that, because it'll help out what's going on right now. Katrina, I guess Lily is Zombie's wife. Yeah. Sherry Moon Zombie. And she was in House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, so hopefully she can get the character down for Lily. Belfry Bats, do your cats still love squeeze ups? Ours love them thanks to you. We discovered them. They do, yeah, but they're always out of stock. A part of the supply shortage thing. Kitty crack. Yeah. Let me check on Chewy here and see if they got him back yet. Does not look like it. Because they sent us an email a few months ago saying that the Hearts Company wasn't able to make them right now because of shortages. Yeah, okay, I found them. They're back in stock. So I better put some on our Chewy now and then hope they don't go out of stock before our Chewy gets sent, because that happens sometimes. But they were out of those things for months. If they actually arrive in our Chewy box, the cats will be happy about that. Punk Skunk, totally kitty crack, lol. Yeah, and that's the only kind they like. Because when they went out of stock, I tried a couple different kinds, and they didn't want anything to do with those.
Nope.
So they only want those delectable squeeze ups. They don't want any other kind.
Yeah, they won't touch none of the other stuff. They turn those right up to it.
Yep. So we put them in a bag, in a Ziploc bag, and we'll donate them to the Humane Society. Maybe some other cats will like them.
Yeah.
Because ours won't touch them. They got spoiled. Yep, Smokey just pushed some more stuff off that table over there.
If you push the remote off the end table.
Yep, that's where he wants to sleep, and he doesn't want anything on there with him. So all the remotes are on the floor, the back scratcher's on the floor. King of the table. Well, we have reached the hour and a half mark, so I think we'll go ahead and close it out. An hour and a half is what usually works. After that, nobody knows what to say anymore.
Well, I don't have much to say this whole time. Just smile and nod.
And Katrina, king of the house, definitely. So I want to thank everybody who came. And I want to apologize for the garbage, but I do try to get rid of it as soon as possible, so you guys don't have to be annoyed by it. And I hope you all have a good night.
So good morning.
Yep. Nighty night, Katrina says. So you say good night.
Morning tight.
See you next week, hopefully. Yeah, I'll make sure we go live. Because I don't think we have any plans. If we don't go live, I'll let you guys know on all the social media, which includes the YouTube community tab now. And good night, Belfry Bats. So, you said good night, right?
Yep, I said my good morning.
Okay.
So,
bye.
We'll see everybody later.
Yep. Have a good night.